Da, 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 da. Our Discover New You family, we are on. What's good? How was your day? I had a full one, and I thank God for that because I prefer to have full days rather than not. Okay? Okay. Oh, I am here with you today to do what are we talking about? Body Wellness Wednesdays. Yes, we want to make sure we go over the things that it take, what it takes to be a hygienic person, someone taking care of their entire body. So, head to toe, we know we're covered in skin, all right? And we want to make sure we know how to keep that thing clean. How do we keep our skin clean? So, girlies are different and boys are different, but it's still skin, right? We need to know how to clean that thing well so it can present the best that it can. And so, let's start. We're going to talk H to T. All right. So, first thing we want to do if we're makeup wearers, okay? That's my code for if you well, I was gonna say that's my code for girlies, but just if you're a makeup wearer, because there are jobs where men have to wear makeup as well. And so we're just gonna be inclusive. Um, there is a pre-clean step. There's a pre-clean that we go through. I like to start like if it's I'm gonna go through everything as if it's your spa day, okay? And then there are certain things that you don't have to do, um, that you do have to do every day, right? So I would start with my feet. I would prep my foot bath and I would put some bubbles in there. I would put some Epsom salts in there because it just relaxes the muscles and takes away the tired feet and so forth. But also it soaks the feet to raise up the callus and to prepare it for exfoliation and all that stuff. So yes, I like to start with the feet. We are going to go through everything, like I was saying. So there we are. We'll get our foot back ready with warm water. Okay. I like a good foot mask as well. So those are things Mary Kay sells seasonally. So I grab them when I can. This time of winter is a wonderful time to be doing foot masks and so forth. Um, but it is something you want to have year round. Okay, so yes, I once I prep my water and I get hit that button and I get those bubbles going, the next thing I'm going in for is what am I possibly lighting a candle, set the ambiance or the atmosphere, and not only a candle, I might just grab me something to drink in a wine glass because it makes everything, it sets the mood, right? Whether it's water or juice or whatever, you want a nice little chilled drink, right? So soak your feet for get the music going. You do want to do that. Set the mood because this is time for you to declutter your mind. This is time for you to take things off your shoulders, all of that, right? So I like to, once I set the mood and set the tone, I will sit and soak my feet, right? That is going to go on for about 15 minutes or so. Okay. It doesn't have to be that long, 10 to 15 minutes, right? You want to go ahead and get your satin hands. Yes, your satin hands. Because we have products that multitask, and I love, listen, as a student of economics, I love products that can multitask and that I can get great benefits from in multiple places. And so once I get my satin hands out, I'm not just going to concentrate on my hands. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my hand from my elbow to the tips of my finger, and then I'm also going to use it for. This is the first step in the satin hand set. The satin hand set has three parts, and I don't want to forget to tell you these are the three parts. Okay, boom. The hand cream, the smoothie scrub, and the hand softener. All right. I just had to go to the tub to get that scrub because I do like to do it in there. But you soak your feet. This is the first thing you will rub on your feet from your knees to your um, toes, right? Hand softener. But also rub the hand softener from your elbows to the tip of your fingers. Okay, so we're done with that. We're going to go in next with that really gets the callus raised up and so on and get your skin ready for exfoliation. That's when you're going to go in with your smoothie scrub. Okay? Yes, we are doing our hands and our feet, right? So I like to sit over the my tub with this, right? Foot in there. I'm getting my hands done, and then I go in with the scrub. I really do it well. I like to encourage a good foot stone. Um, that's what I use to get the legs scrubbed and exfoliated well and all of that. And I'm gonna get my toes and between my toes and all that good stuff with that smoothie scrub. It's very, very, very effective. And so once we wash that off, right, we sit in our bubbles some more, then we are going to get the feet pat dry, right, and get out. As for our hands, that's exfoliated, that's ready. Now I'm going to prep my face before I actually get in the tub, right? So with the skin thing, you want to make sure that you are um, we're going to go now and start the face. We're going to get our pre-clean going for our face. What is our pre-clean? We are going to use our satin lip scrub. All right. We're going to scrub our lips. We're going to get rid of all the dead skin. If we're makeup wearers, we're going to get our um, oil-free eye makeup remover. Mary Kate, this has won many awards. You don't want to use product in your eye area that is not for your eye area. Only product for the eyes we use in the eye area. Everything else we just do around, right? So that is cool, very important. So you get your cotton round, you scrub your lips, you get your cotton round, you put your makeup remover on it, and you get the makeup off your face. Now, man or woman, okay? Skin is skin, needs to be cleaned same kind of way. You want to get micellar water. Micellar water is very affordable. All of it is very affordable. All it is how you prioritize yourself. How do you feel? What do you feel like investing in yourself care looks like? And so once you value yourself, you know that that would be a priority, right? Hands down, no argument about it. So get your a cotton round, clean the rest of your face off because we know that the dirt goes on in layers. We're going to take it off in layers, and so that we can be most effectual with the rest of our product. What are we once we're done putting this on a cotton round and removing the debris of the day, whether it be powder, foundation, concealer, whether it just be for the men, because this has nothing to do with just makeup. This is taking off the layer of dirt, dust, gunk, pollen, sweat, everything off your face before we even go to your cleansing. Okay, so that is key and important to know. Men too need micellar water. It gets your pre-clean done. Now, I always say that when you come home on your day to day, at least do the pre-clean step if you're gonna lay around and not wash your face. If you're not going to do the rest and you're too tired or whatever, get your lip scrub, get the debris of the day off your face, and also get your makeup off with your eye makeup remover. All right. Once that's done, you can relax. But next would be your cleansing system. Whatever is your cleanser, make sure it's a cleanser that works for you. Make sure it's not something that you are were using since you were in high school or some years and years ago. Use stuff that is effective and current to what's going on with your skin now, right? So for me, I'm on the Time Wise Repair set. So it's for the girlies, the boys and the girlies over 40. Yes. And so it has a lot of benefits for what our body is doing right now. So yes. So you get your cleanser, you put that on. This is after we are in now the shower. I should have said that. We're now transitioned from the sink where you did your pre clean, right? Your feet are scrubbed, your hands are scrubbed from elbow to the tips of your fingers. And now you're going in the tub. You're running your water, you go in the tub. The first thing we're going to do is rinse ourselves. Once we're done rinsing ourselves, we are going to go in with our cleanser for the face. We're going to get our face clean, all right, completely around. If you use, I like to say use the right tool to get the right tools, product included, and the right um, products to get the right results. And so, yeah, we go in with our cleanser, use a brush, or you can use your hands if if that's what you got. That's what you got. So I would go over my face, clean that. Then I would get to my body wash, which I like to layer up, right? So bam, I'm going in with my whatever it is that I scrub my body with, whether it be an African sponge or loofah or a rag. You're getting your body wash. We're getting to it. We're scrubbing and rubbing and everything. Back of neck and all. Do not forget the back of your neck. Because when you're standing in line or sitting in front of people, they're seeing all that. And trust and believe. Yeah, we all shallow in some kind of way. So we is judging whether we say it out our mouth or not. We're like getting an impression about the rest of you by looking at the back of you. So same thing goes. I feel like people also judge when they see like armpit hair and stuff like that. So you do have to be ever so careful with your hygiene and your cleansing and how you present. So yep, you go in with your body wash, then you turn the water back on and you rinse. You rinse, you rinse, you rinse. We are not doing all this cleaning with the water running. Good. So we get out, we rinse, we are not get out, I'm sorry. We turn the water on, we rinse again, then we turn the water off. Now, of course, I have explained to you before, our skin is 7 layers deep and is constantly, as we are alive, thank you, Jesus, right? If your body is working right, it's constantly producing new skin cells. And guess who is responsible for removing the old and dead ones? We are. So you want to make sure that you are going to use a scrub, right? Get our scrub. We scrub our body. Yes, we are going to scrub our entire body. Before we even turn water back on, we are going to get to our face and we are going to do our exfoliation, whether it be by Mary Kay has an array of wonderful exfoliators. We have our natural um, powder that are 100% naturally powder that you can scrub with, exfoliate with. You can use our microdermabrasion. That's abrasive. You want to get that all over your face and your neck. Whatever you do for your face, please do for your neck because your neck actually is facial skin. And believe it or not, the face on your skin and your neck is different from what's all over your body. And so that's why we say whatever you can use on your face, you can use anywhere on your body because your skin on your face is so delicate. And so that's what you want your practice to be. You don't want your practice to be using your body products on your face. Not cool. Okay? So, yes, we scrub, we do our exfoliation. If we know that we can't do abrasive stuff on our face, like you're sensitive, you can mask, right? Which in we use our for me when I'm masking, different masks does different things. So you have to be keen in choosing your mask. For me, I do our charcoal mask and our renew and gel mask. They both take about 20 minutes to dry. So I would put this on when I get out the shower. That would be when I'm taking care of my exfoliation steps. So you got to know if you're masking, put that on when you get out. Um, if you're not masking in your microdermabrasion in, you go in after you do your clean, you do your microdermabrasion. It's a two-step process, and so you do these take 20 minutes to dry. So you definitely want to not do that in the tub. And that's something. So anyway, whew, trying to if you are again sensitive and cannot do the abrasive stuff, I want you to know that you can absolutely do the there are so many options, right? Yes. You can also do the facial peel, the revealing radiance facial peel. This is a super great product because it goes in and gives you the results as if you use microdermabrasion. I mean, it exfoliates so great. You just get radiant skin afterwards. It is not to be forgotten or taken lightly. So, love that product. It goes on like a lotion and it dries and it does its job in about 10 minutes and then you're allowed to wipe that off. So, that's something also an exfoliation step you can do outside of the shower. So, what I'm going to moving on from after we scrub everything, turn the water back on, we wash, we wash, we wash. After we've done washing, we are now going to get out, right? After we are done rinsing off that scrub, we're going to get out and we're going to pat ourselves dry. You want to leave a little bit of water on your body because we're going to make sure we inculcate some water on our skin as we put our next step on. Either as you put your lotion on. For me, I have a body spritzer. I will go over my body while it is wet and before I put my lotion on. I will also be the one to air dry a little bit. That's why I say you just um, pat yourself dry just a little bit, right? So you're not dripping. But by then, I come out and do whatever else I need to do to my face at the sink, whether that be depends on how I was exfoliating, right? I do have my microdermabrasion in the tub, so when those days when I'm using that, I do it in the shower. Otherwise, I come to the sink and I will use the Revealing Radiance facial peel, or I will do the masking, which is excellent. It gives me excellent results, right? Now, you don't want to exfoliate every day. You do want to do your exfoliation every 2 days. So that will give you about 3 times a week that you're exfoliating, right? Okay, so exfoliation gives you a great base. It keeps your skin clean, smooth. It removes acne marks, scarring. It keeps, at least when you're masking, I know it keeps away fine lines and wrinkles because it keeps your skin stretched, clean, and pores pulled tighter and smaller. All of that. So there are so many benefits. So don't count yourself out. Um, don't count out the or minimize how important it is to exfoliate regularly. All right, so out now of the tub, here we are. Spritzer on. We're gonna lotion. I like to, if it's nighttime, which is when I'm usually doing evening time, right? I'm doing my spa day. I will, so for me, sometimes the spa day is necessary twice a week. So I do it on my W days, which are my Wednesdays and my weekends. And so in that, I would use our Mint Bliss foot lotion and I put socks on because it really allows you, it takes away any foot pain. It stimulates your nerve endings so that it stimulates good circulation, blood circulation, and it makes your feet smooth and soft. So I put the Mint Bliss lotion for feet on and I put fluffy socks on or any socks, right? It is also something that I have been able to use on my lower back, so to avoid or to alleviate um, pain, lower back pain. So just how you're feeling. I did say I like products that multitask, so that's what you want to do, right? Want to get the most bang for your buck, and so once I am done with the feet and tucking those away, I go ahead and I put eye lotion. I go in with the same lotion I would say for my body because it's the Satin Body Collection. So you know I have the scrub, the lotion, and the wash, right? So I go along with a theme so that I am layering my scents, making sure that it stays with me for as long as I stay fresh, baby. So yes, I go in with my lotion, take care of the body, I put my clothes on, and then I'm going to tend to my face. I'm going to finish up. If I am masking, I'll put the mask on, let it dry for 20 minutes. If I am using the Revealing Radiance mask, I'm going to put that on, let it dry for 10 minutes, take that off. But the fact is, when I'm done with my exfoliation step outside the tub, I'm going to go in with, this is the time you want to use your boosters. If there are any specific issues you are working on, you want to take the time to put, like for instance, Mary Kay has for boosters, we have one that works on dark spots that you can put do a spot treatment tap, 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 and allow it to do its work. That's our niacinamide brightener. Uh, that's the one with the orange writing, guys. And then our HA plus ceramide hydrator for people with dry skin that would like that to change, right? If you're working on that specifically, you put that on your entire face. Yes, hydrator. You there is also a booster for changing a resurfacer, we call it, that changes the texture of your skin to soft and supple and smooth, right? So for people with large pores, acne, scarring, different things that would have caused them to have that roughness going on, that is excellent. Next is, so that's three: the resurfacer, the hydrator, and um the brightener. What is it? Fine lines and wrinkles. There's also a booster to work on fine lines and wrinkles, and that's called our line reducer. Or so after you're done doing your boosters, you can do your serums, right? You put your serum on. This is time to love on yourself, time to speak over yourself, get the word of God out, and as you, that's what I do. This is time when you want to remind yourself how awesome you are and what your vision is, and do your affirmations, your declarations, whatever that is for you, right? All right, we're done with that. Next thing we know, we are sealing that all with our moisturizer, right? Some people have a different moisturizer in the morning and a different moisturizer at night. Um, However your steps go. If it's Mary Kay, I know you're in good hands, and so that's what you want to sport, get the benefits of. You do not want to forget or leave out your eye cream that goes in your eye area, because we was doing everything else outside of the eye area, right? This is very delicate, soft skin. There's no bone, it's just tissue. So you want to be very gingerly when you are taking care of that area. This is when you want to only put your eye cream on in there. It keeps away, keeps the eyes depuffed. It keeps away discoloration and dark circles. It keeps your fine lines and wrinkles from setting in, emotion lines from laughing and squinting and doing all the things that we do with our fabulous faces. So after that, for me, I go in and I put my lip balm on. That's what you want to do to make sure our lip balms, they are so good. The satin lip balm, if you're a man, clear of course, and it sets the pH in your lips, and it allows your lips to stay moisturized for 12 hours, which is all day or all night, right? And so you don't have to worry about taking it in your bag with you to reapply all day or nothing like that. You can simply wear it, where you can wear your lipsticks over it. You can wear your lip glosses over it. It just keeps your lips soft and moisturized all day. So that's what I got for you. After that, you can sing yourself a song or just be in the mood because you were sipping while taking care of yourself. You took your time. And so that is it. That's the secret. That's how you take care of, that's how you have glowing skin. So you surely want to know that if you wanted to know and thought somebody was keeping something from you, I just gave you the whole secret. I say take care of yourself while you can. There is only one you, and you want you to last forever and always, right? So every time you look in that mirror, that you can see the investment you've made in yourself, the results of of the decisions you've made regarding your self care. And so Don't blame anyone. It's not anybody else's job, duty to take care of you. You can get in there and you can do a good job. So that's my spiel for you. Be blessed. And we'll be right back here on Monday at 6:30 doing what? Makeup Mondays, talking about how we can present our best selves, discovering our better you. Okay, that's what it is that we do. So God bless you. I hope you have the fantastic rest of your Wednesday. We did our Body Wellness Wednesday and we went over all the things you need to know to take care of yourself with excellence. Okay, yes.